The world of K-pop has always been known for its dazzling performances, impeccable stage presence, and carefully curated public images. But every once in a while, fans get a rare moment where their idols peel back the curtain and reveal a raw, unfiltered glimpse into their personal lives. This week, that moment came from BTS's Kim Taehyung, better known to millions as V. On August 11th. Fans were treated to an unexpected yet intimate update from V through a new video uploaded by fashion giant W Korea on their official YouTube channel. The video, boldly titled First Reveal, V's cherished items he brought all the way to Paris. The story behind BTS V crying at J-Hope's concert promised more than just a fashion feature, and it delivered a glimpse into V's post-military life for BTS fans, also known as ARMY. V's recent discharge from mandatory military service in South Korea marked an emotional turning point. After months of seeing him in uniform, serving his country away from the bright lights of the stage, the August video felt like an official welcome back into the spotlight, sitting casually in front of the camera. V didn't seem like the larger-than-life superstar who headlines stadium tours. Instead, he appeared relaxed, relatable, and ready to share small but telling details about his daily habits, starting with the contents of his personal bag, the unexpected essentials as he began to unpack the items one by one. Fans noticed there were no flashy gadgets or luxury accessories. Instead, the first standout was a small package of digestive medicine. "I usually eat in a hurry, so I often get indigestion," he explained with a candid smile. "I take this whenever that happens." It was a surprisingly humble admission from someone whose image is often associated with elegance and poise. Yet, in that moment, V reminded viewers that even global superstars deal with the same little inconveniences as everyone else. The struggle with sleep after military life. The second item pulled from his bag opened the door to a deeper conversation. A bottle of melatonin, a supplement commonly used to improve sleep. During his military service, V shared, his sleep schedule was rigidly structured. "Lights were out by 10 p.m., and I slept so well," he said. "But since returning to civilian life, things have changed. After coming back, with the freedom to sleep whenever I want, I end up going to bed late," he confessed, and then came the remark that made fans smile. "If I had to enlist again and sleep at 10 p.m., I could do it. But in everyday life, I can't. It's not that I can't sleep. I just choose not to." It was an honest take on the strange readjustment many soldiers face when transitioning from the discipline of the military back to the unpredictability of normal life. V's nothing-thinking sleep tip, and why it doesn't always work. When asked for his personal tip to fall asleep, V responded with something that sounded simple enough: "Close your eyes and think about nothing." But almost immediately, he laughed at himself and admitted that his mind rarely cooperates. "That's when all sorts of thoughts come flooding in. I tend to overthink," he said. Then, with a mix of humor and curiosity, V shared one of the strangest late-night thoughts he's ever had. "Recently, I even wondered if a rhinoceros horn pierced my heart, would I die instantly, or would I live for about 10 more seconds?" The studio erupted into laughter at the bizarre mental image, but for fans, it was a rare insight into the quirky, unpredictable mind of their idol. Melatonin and late-night musings. With a self-deprecating smile, V explained that melatonin has been his way of avoiding these random and sometimes absurd thought spirals. "I take melatonin, so I don't think about things like that," he said. The confession was delivered with a casualness that made it all the more endearing, as if V was simply letting fans in on a personal life hack he'd stumbled upon. The tipsy sleep story, but perhaps the most unexpected and lighthearted revelation, came toward the end of the video. V shared that on the night before filming, he had actually slept exceptionally well, not because of melatonin, but because he had consumed quite a bit of alcohol. The room broke into laughter as he admitted it, clearly aware of how playful the confession sounded. For an idol who is often portrayed as mysterious and reserved, this was a refreshing moment of unfiltered humor, more than just a fashion feature. Although the video was framed around a fashion magazine's concept, showcasing the items V carried to Paris, it ultimately became something much more. It was a conversation about habits, transitions, and the quirks of human nature. It showed that even a global superstar who walks the runways of Paris and headlines concerts around the world deals with late-night overthinking, awkward sleep schedules, and moments of self-amusement. The emotional connection to J-Hope's concert. The video also tied back to a moment that many ARMYs had heard about but never fully understood: the story of V shedding tears at fellow BTS member J-Hope's concert. While the segment focused mainly on his personal items and sleep struggles, the title alone reminded fans of V's deep emotional connections to his fellow members. It hinted at the softer side of the idol, one who is moved not just by his own milestones, but by the achievements and performances of those he loves. Why this matters for fans for ARMY: these small details matter. They create a bridge between the artist's larger-than-life public persona and the everyday person behind it. Hearing V talk about indigestion, late-night thoughts, and his love-hate relationship with bedtime routines makes him feel relatable, approachable, and more human. It's these glimpses that deepen the bond between BTS and their fans, reminding everyone that no matter how much fame someone achieves, the small, everyday struggles remain universal. The charm of V's unscripted moments. What stood out most in the W Korea video was not the luxury of Paris or the star power of BTS's V, but the way he told his stories. His words were casual but vivid, his humor effortless, and his openness disarming. From a practical tip about taking digestive medicine to a philosophical, if slightly strange, question about rhino horns, V's narrative was unpredictable in the best way possible. For fans, it was more than entertainment. It was a reminder of why V has earned a reputation as one of the most charismatic and authentic figures in K-pop. Looking ahead, with V now back from military service and already appearing in interviews, photo shoots, and videos, it's clear that fans can expect more candid moments like this in the future. Whether he's discussing his creative projects, personal habits, or whimsical thoughts that pop into his head before bed, V continues to keep ARMY intrigued, and perhaps even a little inspired to embrace their own quirks. In the end, the August 11th W Korea video wasn't just a showcase of V's cherished items. It was a snapshot of a man in transition, from soldier to superstar once again, bringing with him not only the discipline of his service, but the humor, honesty, and warmth that have made him beloved worldwide.